28-year-old Isra Nauma is one of the women who are both psychologically and physically suffering from pain due to the prolonged conflict between the Palestinians and the Israelis. Young Isra Nauma lost her two lower limbs to an Israeli bomb last summer. The bomb had also cut the right leg of her husband Will and the left leg of her 4-year-old boy Shafreef. For Isra, serving the family and being an ordinary mother have become a hard task. Now she has to rely on her father and mother-in-law to do the housekeeping.
The loss of my legs has totally changed my life. I feel so down right after I lost my limbs. But later, I started to cope with the new reality. Now, I started to do some houseworks and help my kids change their clothes. Life will not stop, and I will work hard to get rid of my suffering.
Will, Isra's husband, was a construction worker. He said he was surprised when he found doctors had to amputate his leg because of his serious injury. But he was more shocked when he found out that his wife and little kid had already had their legs amputated as well. His life was destroyed by the war, but the man said he's going to learn a new skill.
Life has been difficult after I became disabled, but it will never stop. There are after thousands of disabled people here, and many of them have families and business. Many of them are more successful than sound people.
Comparing with her own suffering, Isra is sadder for the disability of her child Shafreef. Now she knows that her grief and sorrow will not change the reality. The mother wishes that she could get artificial limbs to move freely.
I want to get rid of this wheelchair. For now, it is helpful as it enables me to move inside the apartment. I could do certain things with it, such as cleaning and some houseworks. But I do not want it. I want to walk and move out of the house like before.
Women Affairs centers say that Gaza women bear psychological and physical scars of the ongoing prolonged conflict.
Women's sufferings are doubled because of the war, the embargo, and the deteriorating economic conditions. Many of them have to search for jobs and carry out hard works to bring food to their families. The Palestinian women have been suffering for decades, and their international community should pay attention and work hard to end their ongoing suffering.